But this is me. This is who I am. Yeah. And I like it. I like it. Yeah. Okay. I must focus on wanted to manifest wanted. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Hey everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to my channel, Cherish Daily Media. If you're returning, thank you. I appreciate you. If you are new to the channel, we're seekers here of spiritual insights, encouragement, and guidance from our spiritual team. Stick around, hit the like button if you enjoy the content. Let YouTube know that you enjoy the content so that they can push it. If you would like to get notified when I put out another video, hit that notification bell, little ding ding, and they'll send you a notification, let you know when I put out a video. Let's see. Happy birthday to the Leos. It's Leo season. It's been hot. Ooh, it's been so hot. I hope y'all are staying safe with everything that's going on. The incense really loving on y'all. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, let's see. I'm gonna do a weekend steamer. Yeah. The weekend steamers are pretty much my framework of how to put my content out there. I do want to look into the weekend, but we're at the beginning of the month here, of August. Today, I think it's the 29th, but it's the end of July, beginning of August. We've already done an insight into the season. So we have that. I'll put the link to that video somewhere here. So you can go back and check that out. You can get a good overview of what to expect for the season. But I kind of want to look into the weekend, but I also want to look into the first week of this month. So I'll be asking our guides to give us some insights on what we should look out for, what we should acknowledge, what we should maybe be aware of, and maybe change. I think the way I said it last week was put some feet to these prayers. So let's just, take some baby steps. Ask for some insights of, this coming week, starting with today, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can reach me at my website. It's so easy now. It's thequeenofwandstarot.com. And I think it says book now. Book now, something like that. So you can fill out the form, and it'll get straight to me straight away. Tell me your question and all that good stuff. So yeah, let's call on our team. Angels of love and light, Spirit of the Most High, our higher selves, give us some insights into this upcoming week. Help us to acknowledge things that we may not have acknowledged. Help us to see things that we may not have seen before. Give us a positive message, some encouragement, and some guidance on how to be better, how to do better, and reaching our goals. Yeah. This is for anyone who wants to get in on the energy. All signs. All signs. If this resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. Sometimes, bringing energies into alignment, it might seem a little bit confusing, a little bit off-putting. So the message might not be for you right now. These messages are pretty much timeless because we're in a construct that is based in time and space. But we as spiritual beings are not that way. We are outside of space and time. So If it doesn't resonate right now, don't be discouraged. Just go with it. Empress on the bottom. Stepping into your power, being nurturing and loving, caring for yourself and for other people. Right off the bat, Judgment. This is a major arcana. So this is good. This means that you've completed a cycle and you're being called to a higher position. You know, it's like this energy is about your life. So going through stages in your life. And this week, you're going to be focused on something that's major in your life. So the judgment call is something from the divine. This is your higher self saying, okay, you heard it right. It's time to level up. It's time to go to the next stage. Okay, wonderful. Now, the thing about this is you're going to be charting new territory. So it is going to be imperative for you to listen more, speak less, eyes wide open, become aware of things that you had not been aware of before. Those just kind of fell out so crazily. So let's just take them step by step. I'm not going to take them all, but let's look at it. Take some time to reflect, look at your crops, look and see how everything is working out in your life, what the seeds that you have planted. Make sure that the seeds that you have planted are the seeds that you meant to plant. I've been, watching a lot of different content creators, reading different comments from people that don't create content. And I am not sure that people are aware of the seeds that they are planting out there. There are a lot of hard issues that we're having to deal with. And the best way to deal with them is with compassion and with love. And a lot of people are missing that. They want love, they want compassion, but they're putting out hate, fear, and a lot of the negative things that's going to end up coming back. So make sure that you're doing your due diligence and that you are looking at your seeds, making sure that the words that you speak, the actions, the thoughts that are going through your head, make sure that you're arresting anything that is not meant to be in your life right now. And if you don't know what that is, if you've been running on a certain program all your life, this program of defensiveness, like you have to defend yourself. You have to defend this wonderful idea of whatever. And it comes across as you know it all, you know what's best for other people, and you're just contentious. You're going to get that back. So take some time to evaluate, because this is the time that the divine is like testing you, looking at, whether or not you've learned the lessons from this season, because this is a season. You're not just starting this. This is the 7 of Pentacles. That means that you were given a seed, you planted the seed, you watered that seed, you fed the seed, you tended to it, and now you're looking to make sure that what you planted is exactly what you wanted. If the fruit that you're producing is the fruit that you want. Now, I'm getting the idea that some of you have not been planting the seeds that you intended to plant. You wanted love, but you planted hate. You wanted peace, but you've been contentious. And so this is the 9 of Swords. Those chickens are coming home to roost, and you don't necessarily like it. I watched a video that was like a train wreck. It was actually a series of videos. A lady made a video, a guy responded in the most negative way, and really threatened violence on this woman. He in turn made videos on his own profile to defend what he was saying, and you could just tell with each video that he continued to make how his whole resolve was breaking down. It was like, oh shoot, I know that it was wrong, but I can't back down now. So he kept digging his heels in. and you could visually see that he was sweating. You know, I mean, it was a train wreck. And so if the things that you have been doing, if the activities that you've been engaged in have not been on the up and up, and now you're in this position where you're like, oh my God, I can't even sleep at night. I am worried about what is going to happen next. I just don't even want to. Yeah, that's that. Ooh, okay. All right, I'm going to save that one. Let's look at this little stack right here, because I think I'm on the right track. So yeah, so this is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords can be very, 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 very harsh. And even though there's an intellectual part to this queen, she's able to say what she wants to say with the directness that's required to get things done. And if things are out of line, she doesn't mind saying those things out of line. But just like I was saying about the guy that made the video, that made the series of videos to explain why he was saying what he said to that lady, he was trying to be this Queen of Swords. But it all came crashing down with the Tower moment. It was like the Most High came in and said, ooh, you thought you were gonna get by, but no. You gotta check yourself, because you have a broken heart. You have some things that are going on with you that you're gonna have to take responsibility for and heal from before you start trying to tell other people what to do. So there's that. There's this Page of Cups. It's like, take some time to study what love really is, what it really looks like, what it really feels like. Get into this energy of having a beginner's mind, where you admit that you don't know it. You don't know what this is like. You don't know what it is really like to be in a place of peace. And you can't just make it up. It's really a thing. It's just like the universal laws. You have no control over what gravity does, for instance. You can only abide by those laws. And so if you don't know, the best way to know is to get into a place to humble yourself, so that you can feel what is right and what is wrong. And it takes a little bit of humility and getting into that childlikeness that you may have missed as a child. A lot of people just were raised on this survival mentality and not love. And so they missed it. And it's a lot of us, y'all. It's a lot of us. So there's no room to think that you're better or higher than anyone else, because the truth of the matter is all of us have had some sort of dealings with some unsavory energy. Yeah. So that was a little story. What's the challenge to this newness, this call, this judgment, this rapture, being called to a higher purpose? Okay, one card. One of the things that might be helpful, it's a very simple practice to get into a different type of energy, is making a list of keywords that can give you some insights into what you already know, and then build another list of keywords that may not be part of who you are. So for instance, what do you know about love? Write down some keywords. And then what are some of the keywords that might come up maybe in a Google search, or some of the keywords that you might see in social media posts that describe love? And then, you know, go from there. See how your body reacts to these words. And exactly what I'm saying. Okay, so here's another major arcana, the Hermit card. So this is that time and space of getting to yourself, getting to a place where you are by yourself with the intention of getting a higher perspective, getting a different perspective. And that's this higher calling. It's this higher calling requires you to get into this space of being in hermit mode. Reason being is because just like a child learning how to ride a bike, you're gonna have some bumps and bruises. You're gonna fall. You're gonna have some insecurities. And if you are in a place with other people who can't understand growth, who can't understand that you are moving to another place within yourself, you might get some negative pushback, and that won't necessarily happen if you are in a space of your own. So the challenge would be that you need to find that place for yourself. But the support is that space is gonna come, right? It's right here in the middle of your spread. This is really, really positive energy. Yep. Yeah. Oh, okay, I like this. So this is the Libra card. This is another major arcana. This is justice. So the way that you operate, you want things to be right. You want to have everything in place, and the way that you operate is it's kind of like a partnership card. This is partnership. Libras are partnership, is a partnership sign. And you want things to be legal. You want things to be right. You want things to go in a certain way so that everybody is a winner. And that's beautiful too. That's really good energy. So recently you had, this is so funny. This is the 10 of Cups, being totally fulfilled with another person. So recently you may have gotten into a long-term relationship with someone, having your emotional needs met. And so that's why this is looking the way that it is. Perhaps you're moving to the next level in your relationship. You want things to be, right and in order. And so that's why this other major arcana is coming out, the Hierophant. This is having spiritual leadership from somebody who knows about the Most High and somebody who knows about the laws of the land. So that's why when we see this card, we think marriage. So this is what's on your mind. This is what's on the forefront of your mind. And so these two cards, they correspond. So you're wanting things to be right and just, partnership. You don't want to do things out of order. You want your loved one, you and your loved one, to be in a good place. And so this Judgment card is like, yes, you're being raised to a higher standard. You're being raised to another level. You're going to another place. And this Hermit card, being a challenge, has been colored a little bit differently. So as a challenge, the next phase of your, I guess this is relationship, is to get married, but you're a loner. You don't know how to shake that off. You don't know how to, you don't know how to feel. You know what you feel. You know that you're fulfilled, but marriage? I don't know. It's that kind of energy. I feel you. I understand. If you're a loner type person, this is a little stack, that's too much. If you're a loner type person, okay, they're funny. Oh, so it's probably inevitable, guys. It's probably something that's on its way coming. This is the Ace of Pentacles, a trinket, a gift, some sort of a gift coming in. So this could be marriage. It could be that some of you are getting engaged. I feel like that was something that came out in last week's. Okay, so yeah, go back and watch that. Go ahead and watch that video, the Leo season insights, because there was something about, maybe y'all are gonna get married or in some kind of engagement. This is being called, this is saying that you're being called to a higher, higher way of being. So for some of you, the next phase in your life is marriage. Alrighty. Well, alrighty. I can dig it. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Or, it's not really an or, but it's more of an explanation. The Hierophant is that spiritual leader, spiritual teacher. And so you and your loved one could probably do with speaking to someone, a spiritual guide, somebody that can help you both get on the same page. Because if this is in the challenge position, this hermit energy, your person might be in the same energy. You're probably both having this. I mean, this is dual. This isn't just about you, what happened to you in your recent past. This 10 of Cups. This is you and somebody else. And with the Ace of Pentacles coming in, oh yeah, so you're conflicted a little bit. This Ace of Pentacles coming in, it's a gift from the divine, but it is only a seed. It has to be nurtured. It has to be planted in the ground. It has to be watered. It has to be, tended to, so that you get to a place where you are at the 10 of Pentacles, where you're building a family and a legacy. So you're conflicted a little bit with this 2 of Swords. It's a hard decision to make, right? I can dig that too, because this is a major life thing. You're going through major life events here. And if you don't feel like you're ready, if you don't think that you're ready, it's not about feeling. You feel just fine. You feel very in love, very much in love. And you're thinking about marriage. You're thinking about doing things the right way. And you are putting that out into the universe. And so the universe is rewarding you with what you're wanting. But be careful, because with what you are putting out, you're putting the brakes on it. And if you're not intending on putting the brakes on it, you got to change your mindset. You have to go with confidence, knowing that the decisions that you're making, the decisions that you will make, are the decisions that are the right ones. So you're in this energy of being conflicted. You have some choices to make, but if I could just offer just a little bit of advice, go with the flow and let go of any inhibitions that might be in your mind, because every moment is a different moment. And that's not to say check your brain at the door. It's just to say, what are you afraid of? Ask yourself what you're afraid of. Yeah, you have decisions to make. Don't be afraid of those decisions that you have to make. Don't, make sure that you're feeling where you want to go. You're visualizing where you're wanting to go, and you're communicating effectively what you want to see manifest in your life. Okay? If you're confused about something, ask questions. Oh, there it is. Wonderful. So somebody in your environment, or it's you, is manifesting your destiny. You're putting in, you know who you are, or they do. Somebody in this equation has some magical powers. You're very much in tune to who you are and what you're doing, and you know how powerful you are. So this could either be you, or somebody is seeing you this way, or this could be somebody in your environment that is, working to make all of this happen. So if it's you and you're in this energy, if somebody sees that you are this magician, this is a major arcana, something that's beginning, you're using all of your resources to bring about something that you want. If somebody is seeing you this way, yet you yourself are in this conflicted energy of, I don't know what to do, then just understand it's all in your head. You are the one that's conflicted, and others see that you got it. You got it. And even if it's not you and it's somebody that's in your environment, you can rest in knowing that you have somebody that is in your environment that is helping this magic to take place. It's a good place to be. That's 3, 4, 5 major arcanas so far. 5 major arcanas. This is major. Ooh. So what you don't want is a controlling situation, something that's addictive, something that's really, really out of hand. This is the Devil card. This is another major arcana. You've probably gone through some situations in your life where somebody's been really possessive, obsessed, controlling. It's been all passion, very little substance, and you end up, having all of this energy that's going into a thing, and you have nothing to show for it, because all you have is like this broken heart and all these bad experiences and bad memories. So you're not wanting that. That's understandable. The Devil energy is also the fire, and the fire in alchemy is very much necessary to burn out impurities. And so I can see why you don't want this. You're like, okay, I've already gone through all this. I'm ready to start healing. I'm ready to live my best life. I'm ready to be beautiful and have, all of these wonderful things manifesting in my life. I don't need the fire anymore. I'm good. Let's turn the heat down. Yeah. Most definitely. All right, so let's get an outcome energy card. There's a couple of them that fell. Okay. Ask and you shall receive. So in the end, you're going to be happy about the decisions that you make. Make a wish. This is the wish card. This is the 9 of Cups. So your wishes are being fulfilled because you know who you are. You have steps into your power. This is the Empress card, another major arcana. And you know that you're enough. You know that you got it. You know that what you have been working towards has been good stuff. And so you are being called to a higher purpose than what you have been before, because you deserve it. You know what you deserve. You know what you require. And in so doing, you will be getting that much needed rest. This is for this week ahead, y'all. This is like major. All of this major energy is in this coming next few days. So set your intentions to not only heal, but to be in this energy. I love it. Let's get some oracle cards. I love this. Yeah. Y'all tell me what's going on for the weekend. Y'all have any major plans? Have y'all been starting your businesses? What's something new that you're learning? Yeah, that's a good one. Share with everyone some of the insights that you have about the journey that you're in now. Oh, here's a good one. You know, this is kind of relationship-like. Put some relationship advice in the comments. Something that has worked for you, something that you learned maybe later in your life that younger people or anybody can benefit from. Ooh, I'm starting with the heavy hitter. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, they gave me a little stack here. Look at the bottom. Temptation. It's that devil energy. And disruption. Oh, goodness. These are on the bottom, but that's that energy. Okay. Come here. Passion ignited. Financial and material changes. All right. Destiny. Okay. Positive move forward. Positive movement forward. Okay. So let's break this down a little bit because I want y'all to see this. Passion ignited. Oh goodness, I'm getting chills. This is the Magician card. So you're being called to something higher. Things are working in your favor. Passion's ignited. This is this. You know, passions, okay, this is the positive of this devil energy. You're starting something new, something fresh. It's like the Ace of Wands, right? So I love this because you're already in that space, you know, so I'm obviously talking to people who are in relation with somebody else. Financial and material gains or changes. This goes along with what's happening here, this Ace of Pentacles. Your the work that you've been doing, putting in, you're joining your forces with someone else. That's beautiful. Whereas there may have been a time before where you may have been doing it all on your own. You've been, you know, in a place where it's just been you, right? So this Nine of Cups, it's like a single, you're by yourself doing things on your own, whereas now you're going to be with someone else. That's kind of switched. It's energy that's kind of in a, see, I have to flesh this out a little bit because this goes back to what I'm saying about if you want something, but yet your everyday constant thought is, oh, I can't have it. That's this energy, this Two of Swords energy. You're not putting in everything. You're short-circuiting where you're going. And so where you are now, or the energy that came in, this Ten of Cups, you're putting some doubts in there, which may bring you back. It might step you back and have you in a place where you're remembering who you are, remembering that you are manifesting at all times. And you have to make sure that you're being very, very mindful of the thoughts that you're thinking, the words that you're speaking, because you don't want to back out. You don't want to stop the process, you know, with your negative thinking. So, you know, if you are in this place where you've been in a situation where things have not gone the way that you wanted to go, you've been left out in the cold on your own, you might have a program that is always on the defense. You know, is this right? Is this wrong? Everything has to be fair and balanced. And yes, that's true. But if that's your automatic thought process, then you You might be in this place where you're stopping and going, stopping and going, stopping and going. And until you can address the things that's going on in your subconscious, you're going to do things that you're not aware of. And hopefully you're in a relationship, in a situation that gives you that space to work these things out, learning your own triggers, learning what sets you off, being in a place where somebody can understand that you're going and you're growing, because we all are. We're all going through these things. And a lot of the times we don't have the right verbiage to communicate what is really going on inside of us. And so we act in a certain way. Now, if you're in an environment, a loving environment that your partner understands that sometimes you need to go to that hermit place, that place by yourself, because you don't know how to express yourself in a way that somebody else might understand. Hopefully that is what's going on. But this is beautiful energy, this 9 of Cups. It's not like you're being, like dropped all the way back to the 5 of Cups where you're in this grief state. You're not. You're in a place where you feel like a winner. You feel like you deserve the world, and you know how to get it. You know how to manifest it. So you have a positive move forward. Everything is moving in the right direction. And look at that. Isn't that such a peaceful scene? Riding off into the sunset, on a sailboat. That's nice. And you are in a place where you're, reaching your destiny. This is your higher self calling to you, saying, yes, things are changing in your favor. You are, you're moving into a positive, not a negative, place in your life. This Judgment card is raising you up to the next level of your existence. So I love that. All right, I want more cards. More. I think I want to do a vortex card too. Yeah, because this looks like relationship stuff. Okay, that was a lot. But I love it. Honestly, this is the 3rd reading. The first 2 readings was a variation on a theme. It was kind of like this, but it was showing me things about some situations that I would much rather have private readings for. Some of you are going through some things that require character development. It requires you to see yourself for who you really are. And you might not be willing to hear that in a public setting. So this is the 3rd time doing this. I love this. Oh yeah, I do. I love this, but it's explaining what's happening here. So you have a caring connection. That's this 10 of Cups. Somebody in your life that is ready to tie the knot, right? Somebody that is down for you and is in it for you. They love you. They want you. And they want you to feel all of this golden sunshine, this warmth. And you're in that space too, Somebody wants to pour into you and you're a willing vessel. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. But there's still that anxiety of moving in the right direction, making sure that you're not with somebody, or that you're not this somebody who can't trust yourself, because you're maybe used to falling too fast, not seeing things for what they are. And those things cause you great anxiety, and there isn't any room for that. You know, there isn't any room for this feeling of anxiety. But just because I say that, or just because anybody else says that there isn't any room for it, doesn't mean that you automatically say, poof, anxiety's gone. Because anxieties come from somewhere. They come from some place of unhealed trauma. And where is it? Here. This four of swords came out because you have to get over the wounds. You have to heal those wounds so that when you make your moves, you're making them with confidence. You're not doubting yourself. You're not questioning whether or not you are making the right choice. You're moving with precision. And you can't do that with anxiety. So this is a call for you to seek some professional help if you need to. If you feel like some of the things that you're doing are causing a rift between you and your loved ones, between you and the people in your life, or if you feel like you can't even be your authentic self and you don't know how to get into that energy of even being your authentic self. I mean, being your authentic self is not some kind of catchphrase. To be your authentic self, it means when you're by yourself, you're the same person when you're around other people. If you're weird by yourself, you're weird in front of other people, and you're okay with that. Now, I only take issue with people being their authentic self when it hurts other people. But being your authentic self is a variation of love. You understand? If you find someone that says that they are their authentic self, but yet they are like devils, they leave broken hearts in their wake. They have some of the meanest things, most judgmental things to say about other people. They aren't living in their authentic self. They are asleep and they have entities living through them. That's what that is. Because when we are living from our true self, our center, we are open to love. We're open to receiving love, and we're open to giving love, giving and receiving of love. It's a whole vortex of love. And because many of us were not raised on love, we were raised on survival. A lot of that is like new information. And so this judgment card, it's showing you that it's time to raise up to another dimension, go to another level. And I promise you don't have to fight for anybody else. Just fight yourself for yourself. Fight to stay awake. Fight to maintain balance. Fight to learn something new for yourself, and everyone else in your life and anyone else that you would come in contact with, they'll be affected by your change. You don't have to change anybody else. I make these videos because this is me working out my own divinity. This brings me joy. This is a happy place for me. And if anyone is blessed by it, I'm blessed by it, you know? But this is me. This is who I am. Yeah. And I like it. I like it. Yeah. Okay. I must focus on wanted to manifest wanted. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. See? You can't focus on what you don't want when you're manifesting what you do want. Because when you focus on what you don't want while you're trying to manifest what you do want, you're going to manifest all kinds of other garbage that you will then have to sort through and pick your poison. We never go so far as to say, wait a minute, we would never go so far as to say that the behavior of others is responsible for the way you feel, because you have the power to focus and therefore attract despite the behavior of others in your environment. If every time you see something unwanted, you realize that in the same moment, your awareness of something wanted is keener, and you quickly turn your attention in the direction of the newly emphasized wanted, everything in your experience will continue to improve. Now, I know that was a mouthful, but it's basically saying what you focus on, you will bring back to you. And if you don't know what it is that you're trying to manifest, you have to put those new realities into your mind. Stop listening to negative commentary. Stop watching negative entertainment. Make sure that one of the easiest ways is to jump into something that you've never experienced before. Listen to a speaker that you've never considered listening to before. Engage into wholesome things that you've never experienced before. Because in doing so, you activate this childlikeness. You activate your new mind, which is what you have to have when you get something new from the divine, a new seed. You will be put into this childlikeness, and that's where you want to be. It's the perfect place for you. And if you're in a safe place, don't worry about it. If you're not in a safe place, go to hermit mode. That's where you're comfortable anyway. But that'll start a whole new sequence of events where, you have to start over, and this whole reading will look like something different. But it looks like you're going to charge ahead. You're going to start thinking differently. You're going to start manifesting things that are for your good, because look at this. This is beautiful. I love this energy. So I hope this helps. I hope that this works out wonderfully for you. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week. I don't know if I said it. I think I have, maybe like 3 or 4 times. Happy birthday to the Leos. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, just go to my website, thequeenofwandstarot.com. Follow me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Cherish Daily Media. I'm everywhere, Cherish Daily Media, except for the Palace, which is the website. That's the Queen of Wands Tarot. Come, welcome. I have some blogs already written. I'm trying to add a new blog every day. What else? I don't know. Y'all keep up with me throughout the week. Thank you for the encouragement. I love y'all. I really do appreciate all the little notes and the comments y'all interacting with me. We're lifting one another up, and I appreciate it. So y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Namaste. Peace.